So when in Sonoma, you've got to dine, lunch or dinner, anytime. The Grill on the Fig is one of my favorite choices. This place is incredible, amazingly charming. Their own cheese bar, lemon verbena apricots, all kinds of jams and jellies, and wait till you see the food. This is a very special restaurant. It speaks so much to the local and the terroir that we hear so much about when visiting the wineries, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a very special place to live, and it's nice to be able to do business here right in the heart of where the wine is made. That goes everywhere, and just knowing that we have an incredible bounty to use.
And speaking of that bounty, you farm land here at the Benzinger, who are friends.
Right. We are doing what I'm calling the Farm Project, where we have an incredible opportunity to farm the land on Benzinger's other property, Imagery Winery, and we're able to harvest all the produce for the 3 restaurants. And then in turn, we've created a sharecropper arrangement where we give back to them our bread and butter pickles, our dilly beans.
So Sandra, one of the cool things is you have a cheese bar, and the cheese presentation is wonderful and lots of choices.
This particular dish is a fromage tower. It's a selection of different cheeses with different tastes and textures.
And then what's next to that?
The next dish,
for the hearty appetite.
That is our pork shank, and it's slowly braised, and it's braised in red wine. It's served over broccolini and a nice coarse polenta. And it just has the juices, it falls off the bone. Steak tartare. This is grass-fed beef that we're using, and it is ground up with a semi-traditional steak tartare recipe with the egg and the onions, and we serve it with our lavender sea salt and caper berries, cornichons, and Dijon mustard. It's a cold dish. It's just really, it's hard to resist. The fig salad has been on our menu since 1997. It's a signature dish, same recipe that I wrote then. This is a blend of peppery arugula, toasted pecans, Laura Chanel Chev, and our house-made pancetta in little crispy chunks. The next dish is a very interesting dish that I had never seen before, and one of our chefs came up with. It's a Panisse Cake. It's chickpea flour with milk and a little bit of cumin, and it's baked, and then they're cut out like cakes and then quickly sauteed and kind of pan-fried, and served with an aioli and fresh squash from our garden. The next dish is our duck confit. Preparing the duck confit is a very slow process where we're slow cooking it at a low temperature in its own duck fat. And then our mussels, another staple. Our version, we add a little bit of Pernod with the fennel, and we really create this little licoricey anise flavor.
So the wine program here is a little bit different. Of course, there are lots of wines from California, but the varietals are really French.
The varietals that we offer are originated in the Rhone Valley, the north and the south in France. So we're really offering a kind of a wine flight to help guests try and taste something new, become familiar with the Rhone varietal that maybe they never heard of.
Sandra, thank you.
Oh, my pleasure, my pleasure.